the pit. If you like my channel, drop me a like below and subscribe for more reviews and interviews. Today I'd like to talk about Manowar. My introduction to Manowar was when a friend of mine down in Southern Africa got vinyl LPs sent from abroad. We always had to get albums via people abroad and international. And this person sent him Nuclear Assault Survive, Anthrax, Metal Thrashing Mad, Exodus, Pleasures of the Flesh, and Manowar Hail to England on vinyl back then. I also have this on vinyl, but I'm going to discuss the CD today. Back then, I didn't have a high appreciation for Manowar. I always had a problem with their sound. I was so into thrash and the more chugging, heavy productions that I was getting from those albums. And Manowar had this fairly thin guitar sound, and they were sort of, put it this way, I think I wasn't ready for the material. It was only years later that I really developed a passion for this band, and looking back now, this is actually my favorite Manowar album because it has killer tracks on it. It's got Blood of My Enemies, Each Dawn I Die, Kill with Power, Hail to England, Army of Immortals. Okay, Black Arrows, whether the album needs that is to be debated. And then the closing off with A Mighty Bridge of Death. Oh, wow. This is a 1984 release on Geffen, produced by Jack Richardson. All songs by Manowar. Now this was when still Ross the Boss was part of the band. What can I say? I think the songs are epic. This is when Manowar still wrote tunes that were so memorable and classic, and you can tell me what you want, but a band like Bathory must have been influenced by Manowar somewhere. I can't, you can hear it. And yes, I think these were the days when they still could legitimately call themselves kings of metal, and sadly, since the departure of Ross the Boss, the band has, they've come back with Louder Than Hell, for instance, was a decent album. And but I must say the latest efforts haven't impressed me much. I think a couple of songs off Warriors of the World were good, but recently they've sort of lost themselves in this classic operatic, dramatic, almost film score kind of stuff. And what I'm missing is those punchy, heavy metal hymns that they used to write, And a couple of years ago, I saw the Ross the Boss band, and they performed only Manowar songs on a festival here in Germany, and it was amazing. And it was the feeling I had was like, kind of, can Manowar not come back and just be Manowar again and do songs to the point, heavy in your face, instead of these long, drawn-out, conceptual arias that, I don't know, it's just become tedious and boring. It's almost like as if Priest would do Nostradamus over and over and over again. So, I don't know, for me personally, they've lost the plot, and you can't deny that they haven't got the same standing somehow. They're just not that present anymore. Sure, they still have their fans, but I don't know, it's lost something for me. But to get back to the album, this is definitely my favorite personally. I also love Into Glory Ride. I really enjoy Fighting the World. I love battle hymns. I love Sign of the Hammer, obviously. Kings of Metal has got great moments. So, but if you haven't looked into this era of Manowar yet, do yourself a favor. These are classic songs. They're classics, heavy metal classics.